The fascinating journey along the highway from Miami to the Florida Keys. Hello, curious minds. Welcome to Amalum Channel, the place where curiosities come to life, so get ready to be amazed. Today, we're taking you on a trip down one of the most unique and scenic roads in the U.S., the Overseas Highway. Connecting Miami to the beautiful Florida Keys, this 113-mile highway is more than just a road. It's a marvel of engineering, a road tripper's paradise, and full of fascinating history and curious facts that you probably didn't know. So, let's buckle up and hit the road, shall we? To understand the true magic of this highway, we need to go back in time, way back to the early 1900s. Picture this: the Florida Keys, a string of islands stretching out into the Atlantic Ocean, were isolated from the mainland. But in 1912, a visionary named Henry Flagler decided that wasn't good enough. Flagler, a railroad magnate, believed that the Florida Keys deserved to be connected to the mainland by rail. He set out to build the Overseas Railroad, a feat of engineering that would stretch over 40 bridges and 120 miles of railroad track. The railroad was completed in 1912, but it wasn't long before disaster struck. In 1935, a powerful hurricane devastated much of the railroad, leaving it in ruins. The storm was so destructive that Flagler's dream of a railroad to Key West was never fully restored. But the story doesn't end there. This is where the modern-day Overseas Highway begins. In the late 1930s, the Florida State Road Department decided to repurpose the existing railroad infrastructure to build a highway, and in 1938, the Overseas Highway was born. It was essentially a road built on top of the old railroad bridges. Talk about turning a setback into something incredible. Today, the Overseas Highway is not just a road. It's a world-famous drive, renowned for its breathtaking views and iconic bridges. One of the most famous is the 7-Mile Bridge, which connects Knights Key to Little Duck Key. It's not exactly 7 miles long, though. It's actually about 6.8 miles, but who's counting, right? The 7-Mile Bridge is a standout feature of this highway. It was originally part of the Overseas Railroad, and after the hurricane damage, it was transformed into a highway bridge. Driving across it feels like you're floating over the ocean, with nothing but water on both sides. Did you know that the waters around the Overseas Highway are home to some of the most amazing wildlife? Dolphins, sea turtles, and manatees call these waters home, and the area is a fisherman's dream. Sport fishing is huge here, and you might spot a fisherman casting their line from the side of the road. Now here's a cool fact. There's a second bridge you'll encounter called the Old 7-Mile Bridge. After the newer 7-Mile Bridge was built, the old one was repurposed as a pedestrian walkway. It's now a peaceful spot for visitors to walk, bike, or just take in the view. Can you imagine walking across that bridge surrounded by nothing but ocean? If you like curious facts as much as we do, please consider giving us a like, subscribing, and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Trust us, there's so much more to discover, and we'd love for you to be a part of our curious community. But it's not just about the bridges. The highway takes you through some of the most gorgeous islands in the U.S. along the way. You'll pass through islands like Key Largo, Islamorada, and Marathon, each one offering a little slice of paradise. Whether it's snorkeling, kayaking, or just relaxing on a beach, there's something magical about each island. Speaking of Key Largo, this is where you'll find John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, the first underwater park in the U.S. Here. You can explore the vibrant coral reefs and swim with tropical fish. It's a must-visit if you're into underwater adventures. And of course, at the end of the road is Key West. The southernmost point of the continental U.S. Key West is a place unlike any other. It's known for its quirky atmosphere, laid-back vibe, and colorful streets. It's also the home of Hemingway's house, a historic home where famous author Ernest Hemingway lived for a time. The island's charm is magnetic, and the sunsets, simply unforgettable. Here's a fun little tidbit for you. Key West is so unique that it's often referred to as a city of chickens. Yep, you heard that right. The streets are home to a lot of free-roaming chickens, which have become a symbol of the island's relaxed atmosphere. You'll see them strutting around the streets like they own the place, and in Key West they kind of do. And while you're driving down the Overseas Highway, you might notice that it seems like you're driving straight into the ocean. This highway stretches across water so crystal clear and mesmerizing that it feels like you're driving on water. The views, the road, and the endless ocean on either side make this drive feel like a journey to another world. The Overseas Highway is more than just a drive from Miami to the Keys. It's an experience, a piece of history, and an unforgettable adventure. From the 7-mile bridge to Key West's quirky charm, this highway offers a journey like no other. Let us know in the comment section what you liked most about the Overseas Highway and the Florida Keys. Don't forget to share this video with other curious minds so we can grow our community where curiosities come to life. See you soon, curious mind.